Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna have a brief video about the whole Summer of Pain Darhawk situation. So this is a perfect example where Kabam, one mess up and one problem with the game required an action from Kabam to rectify the situation, temporarily extending the duration of week 4 by adding it another week. So now we have two quests, week 4 and week 5, running next to each other simultaneously, but as a result there is another mess up and another problem, seemingly an endless loop of fuck-ups is what is happening here with Kabam. So basically Darkhawk's fight got reset as well, and people could get a slight point to catch up in case they missed out a week before. But that is not what is intended, clearly, and everybody should know that. But people just wanted to get, I don't know, a cheeky easy point or whatever, accidentally did the Darkhawk fight, because that is the type of thing you do. And obviously that causes problems now, because there are more points available than it was intended in total. And again, this would allow some people to catch up if they didn't meet the challenge in one of the previous weeks, and so on and so forth. So it was never gonna be allowed to kind of remain in my head anyhow, or if it did, then it would probably undermine the whole point of Summer of Pain. Anyways, then yesterday we got an update from Kabam Mike. Hey all, there will be no punishment for this. We will likely going to have to revere that point. Being able to get an extra point in an arguably easier fight means that you have an advantage over somebody that didn't have that bug happen to them and has to do all of the increasingly harder fights objectives. We'll have more information for all of you soon. And then we have more information here. Greetings summoners. When the week 5 Summer of Pain quest launched earlier today, some users found that the progress for the week 4 quest had reset. This was not an intended design of the content, and since that gives some players unfair advantage, we will be reverting any points that players who completed the quest obtained. This will be done sometime in the next 45 days. We are sorry for any inconvenience this had caused, and would like to suggest that you do not repeat this content if you have already completed it. But here is the problem. So we have a situation where parry index is broken. That led Kabam extending something, and that led to them messing up again. There is only one very consistent and persistent theme, is that there's a ton of bugs and a ton of things are getting messed up. And my question here is, whether do you personally believe that Kabam will do this point adjustment accurately? And this is the tricky question, because now you can either ignore the Darkhawk fight, not do it again, as it was never intended to be done in the first place, and just wait till Kabam adjusts the points for everybody else. Or you can go and do the Darkhawk fight, get that extra point, and be one of the people that Kabam adjusts that point back from. And in theory, it makes no difference, right? But in reality, imagine a situation if you do the right thing, don't do the Darkhawk fight, and somehow Kabam ends up taking a point back from you, and you're 1 point short from getting the final milestone when it's all said and done. Because crazier things have happened, and I don't want to operate with an expectation of Kabam to make a mistake. But statistically, they don't have the best track record. Not looking any further back than this month. You have the party bag issues, then Summoner Showdown was meant to be delayed, but it actually started on time and had to be removed. And then obviously this whole Darkhawk issue, and there are tons and tons and tons and tons more of an example. And as it stands right now, I genuinely do not know what I would recommend to do. And I haven't done the Darkhawk fight again yet myself, but we know that there's going to be no punishment, and we know that you're only meant to have that point taken away later anyways. So you kind of might as well do it, I guess. Or just ignore it and hope that Kabam does everything right. I legitimately do not know what is the best thing to do here, because plenty of times in past, people who did not kind of like get cheeky how ended up getting the short end of the stick, like with the Odin's feathers and those caskets and summoning horns or whatever that Odin's went. Some people didn't read the rules, went and did a quest early, got oversized compensation, and got better rewards after all was said and done. Even after Kabam had adjusted everything, those people got more stuff than everybody else because they didn't make a mistake, because they didn't read the rules. So in a situation like this, I generally don't know. But, well, the positive thing is that either way, if you did that fight already, there will be no punishment from our benevolent Kabam overlords. The less so great thing is that you can get your point taken away anyways if you did it. And then it still leaves the final question. Do you trust Kabam to make that point adjustment correctly? I don't think I do. Anyhow, let me know what you guys think. And all that other good stuff. But yeah, the main talking points is that benevolent Kabam will not punish anybody who accidentally did that fight again. And come on, cut the shit. People who did it wanted an easy, cheap point. Accidentally, my ass. But they still will not get punished. Which is, fair enough. Kabam's mess up anyways. And you didn't actually gain anything. It's not like you gained 10,000 6-star shards and could open crystals already. You just got an arbitrary point that is useless for another month and a half. So, no harm, no foul, I suppose. But yeah, I genuinely don't know what I will do. Anyhow, that is it for this one, and I'll see you guys soon. Laters. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the